Croeso I bysgota Cymru. Welcome to Fishing in Wales.
Shemai, and welcome to another little Fishing in Wales excursion.
Yep.
So what we've done today, we're not starting at the beginning of our day, we're starting this little video at the end because we've come up to North Wales just to enjoy a bit of very early fishing on some of these Llyn. Cambrian Angling Association, they have some of the earliest opening lakes in Wales, so there's some exceptions. They open on the 3rd of March.
Yeah.
So that's where we decided to head because we had a desperate itch to scratch, you know. We wanted to cast the flies into a lake. It didn't matter whether there were fish there or not.
No.
So yeah, we started off, didn't we, Parth? Where did we begin then?
We went to North Wales, Morwynion Lake up in the hills there. Quite a big lake and good reputation, so we give it a go.
Yeah, we did. So we parked by a very small lake, didn't we, which was called De Bach a Bont, I believe.
De Bach a Bont, yeah.
Which is the little lake of the bridge.
Black Bridge, yeah.
So,
I think.
Definitely.
Lake of the Black Bridge. Yeah.
And Morwynion was probably about 10 minutes walk, so it was a easy place to park, easy walk over the top there.
Yeah.
It's probably about 20 acres, isn't it? Something like that.
Oh, it could be, I think Morwynion or Morwynion is Maidens, Lake of the Maidens. There's another one down in the Llyn. Yeah. Beautiful lake, very easy to fish.
Yeah,
fish all the way around.
Good gravel shores.
Yeah.
You could wade it, you could get around it. We were quite surprised. There's quite a few people fishing today. You know, it's a Saturday, and who can blame them?
Yeah.
The weather that we've had. Yeah, so I started off with a little fence post going in, and you know, they say there's always fish around a fence post.
That's right.
And, I worked down the bank and I saw a little disturbance in the side. It's steep behind me, so I had to steeple cast and bang, had a take, and it was a lovely little blue trout, like a bar of silver it was, fully finned.
Yeah.
And I carried on fishing down that bank, and several more came along. Plus a nice wild brownie, probably half a pound.
Ah, yeah.
And a couple of smaller ones, so I was happy with that. But you did all right, didn't you, on the other way you went round?
Yeah, I tried the lure, and it's not really me, but I give it a good go, and I failed. And then I saw one dimple, so I went back to Delbach and a black and peacock spider, bang. I had 3 nice rainbows. And a blue, one of them was a blue. Very impressive fish too. The quality of them was really, really good.
They looked almost overwintered. Didn't look like they were completely fresh. They were, the fins on them, you know. And I quite like catching these, you know, they were smallish fish, but they are feisty. So it was something a bit different. But we did see some fish rising then in the afternoon. And then I tried some dries as well, but of course I missed a couple on the dries.
As you do.
Yeah, but you did get a shot down the bank, and I put on a red tag spider, and I saw the fish come. I missed him, and then finally hooked him. But you were there with your phone, weren't you?
Aye, bit of luck at once.
Yeah, bit of luck, and I walked down the bank, and you were into a fish as well, weren't you?
That's right.
Which again was a nice little blue, wasn't it?
Yeah. Bonus, yeah.
So Morwynion, it's a lovely lake. You know, I would recommend it.
Yes, I would. I'd certainly go back there.
So we had a couple of hours, and we decided then to head back to the car then, and we tried the little pool there.
But we were swamped by lady swimmers. Lovely people, but
There were a few wild swimmers, but we've heard stories of that small lake having fish. One guy told us there'd been a 5-pounder in
yeah,
there.
a young lad
Yeah.
telling me today there'd been a 5-pounder came out of there.
You know, you never know what's in these tiny little pools. So we did have a cast, but as you say, the swimmers got
The
in
swimmers
there.
got in there.
So yeah, we decided then to head up the A470 to this lake, which is called Ffridd, which is just on the A470. And it's quite a small lake. It's just behind us, actually.
Yeah.
Great access, really nice car park. And we went in here, and within a quarter of an hour, we had some good action, didn't we?
Yeah.
There's some rainbows. Quite happy to take my lure, and Al, you were on the
On Dalebach again.
Dalbach, yeah. So that was near the top end of the lake up there, but it was yeah, really good action. I think we've had 4 between us on here, haven't we?
I think, yeah, you
had 3.
I had
You
3.
had 3. I've had 1.
You lost a couple.
Morwynion, I think we had 3 rainbows each.
Yeah,
I had
and you had
3
some
browns. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have any browns.
Yeah. So all in all, great day out.
Yeah.
And all of this for 20 quid a day. And as we found, it's quite easy to get it online. So the club have got their own way that you can get the ticket, which is fill it in online, and a little PayPal icon will come up, and you press that and you can put your card in. And that's simple as that, really.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, really a bonus day out, because, you know, come up here, gain 2 weeks to our season, really, haven't we?
Yeah, and you know, after the winter we've had, isn't it? And day like today.
And we caught
absolutely
fish.
brill. Caught a few fish. Well, we might have a final cast now before we head back. But as always, great day out. And it's well worth exploring these lakes.
Yeah, yeah. Highly recommended, as we often say, and this certainly is.
Discover fishing in Wales